Q-Tip fam, what's going on? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Q. I think we're going to call this wall, like, when y'all see this video in the background, y'all know it's about to get crazy. If I make 2 videos in one day, you already know what's some mess going on. All right, y'all, before we begin, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell. And, excuse me. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, share. I forgot. Like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell. As y'all can see, I'm utterly ready to get into this tea. So, today's Monday. Our cups are running over already. Like, y'all, it's so crazy. So, our cups are running over because NeNe Leakes just released a video recapping last night's episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. If you have not seen my review on Real Housewives of Atlanta, make sure you go see my last video. But NeNe released, her review on the show and things and such. Now, I'm not going to go through her whole review, but I do want to touch on some key points. And I want to ask you guys some questions about our girl NeNe Leakes. I want to just, have a heart-to-heart with the Q-Tip fan. Let us have a conversation because it seems to me like she's continuing to spiral. Like, now mind you, let me say this before any of my NeNe fans come on here and all that good carrying on. I've seen NeNe. I've met NeNe. I think she's a sweet girl. The times I've had encounters with her, they've been amazing. She's the OG of the show. She has done great things. We love NeNe. But is she come to a place where she possibly could be replaced? Or could she possibly, Bravo is like backhandedly, weaving her out of the show, They already said she may not be on next week's episode. This is like the 3rd and 4th episode that NeNe has not been in. So we the people, we need to start making, some decisions. Well, I mean, it's not like that deep, but I mean, if you are into the show, how we are into the show, we need to find out what's going on or what's going to happen to our girl NeNe Leakes, because at this moment, it's coming off as very bitter and very just... it's starting to look like, I don't know if it's because the show, y'all let me know in the comments. Do you guys feel like the show or Bravo itself is painting NeNe in a bad way, or like the bad guy is starting to look like she's poking every time she can? Because I definitely feel like, even with the video she just released, I feel like it was a little poking going on. I'll drop the link in the description below to her last video. If not, you can find it on her YouTube page, NeNe Leakes. She literally just released it not even an hour and some change ago. But so let's just kind of go into some things going on with NeNe video. So she comes in, she's wearing the red robe that she had on from the video when she walked into last night's episode, where she came in with her boob out and she came in with her underwear showing and all that kind of carrying on. So she had the exact same robe on. Oh wait, before I start going down bullet by bullet, let me just jump on NeNe head, because I gave her her props. I love NeNe. I think she's great for the show. I love her brand. I love the things that she's done with the show. But is our girl spiraling out? I do. I do have some questions about that. We're gonna get into that in a second. But I do want to jump on you for just 1 second, NeNe. I am not liking these little prop the phone up videos that you're giving us. Like, Candy's putting out great quality videos. Dr. Heavenly is giving us a whole production. Like, you can't coming on with these audio issues and the camera's going falling and the mic is going in and out. Like, NeNe, that is not the quality of stuff that we expect to see from you. Like, I just feel like this is where the rough between her and Candy kind of goes into play. It's kind of like Candy produces this great, like, NeNe is in a place where she just can't just throw out anything. And I'm telling her this because this is what separates the good from the great. And this is why I feel like, people are just feeling like you don't care anymore, NeNe, or, you're just this and you're just that, and we're trying to help you. So we're putting the questions out there. I mean, we throwing some statements out there and saying that we want it to be better. We, the audience, want it to be better. I think the first one she did, I think I clicked off in the first 5 minutes because, like, I barely could hear it. Like, it was crazy. So I'm just kind of like, I expect better from NeNe. Just like sometimes on the show, like, we expect better from you, NeNe. We expect better from NeNe. Like, we just do. And sometimes NeNe says she feel like the rules don't apply to her. I will give her that. Sometimes the finger is pointing at NeNe a lot. The finger is pointing at her a lot. But you got to remember, she is the OG of the show. So I would understand why she wants friendship and stuff like that, because she's been here the longest. But it doesn't give you the right to just kind of treat people the way you want either. You know what I'm saying? So, whew. I love my girl NeNe. Oh, NeNe, we love you. We want you to get it together. Even the video that she literally just put out. Okay, so let's get back to breaking that down. I had to get into the audio and all that stuff like that. Like, we want better content. Like, NeNe, we don't like them little phone videos. We can't take it. Woo, child. So she says, oh, so she first started off the video with, I guess she called herself kind of calling out B. Scott a little bit, or calling B. Scott a liar, or whatever however she was trying to word it. She was saying, she actually said, I have love for vloggers. One minute she said, I have love for vloggers, and then the next minute she was just like, but I don't talk to many vloggers. I only talk to one. Well, two. And she said, and shout out to TheShadeRoom for getting them likes and them views and stuff like that. She was talking about how TheShadeRoom, I guess, had more numbers or more views versus B. Scott. But you have to think, B. Scott is one person. I'm pretty sure people send him stuff all the time, but at the same time, TheShadeRoom is an army of 15 people. You know what I'm saying? So there again, NeNe, was just kind of like it already didn't look good. So when you came on and you gave a shout out to TheShadeRoom, and she was just like, and shout out to straight from the A, my girl Melissa. That's the same girl that I heard that had something. Yeah, that I think. That was the same girl that's recently been in the vlogs. Like, here's NeNe out with Michelle. I've read something like that. Like, here she is with another vlogger. Here she is. So there it is again, where it's just not looking good for her. So, you know, I love NeNe. I just feel like just even statements like that is kind of like, it's kind of hard to believe you. Like my sister, it's like, is maybe what they're saying is true, you know? So then she goes on, so she addresses the whole B. Scott situation. She kind of indirectly said that. She kind of said something about it, but she didn't say it, you know. So then we go on to discuss the show. She says, oh, so this is the part that I want to talk to you guys about. So then she goes and says, I don't need the circle. I mean, really, what's going on in the circle? Like, I don't need the circle. And she did like this like little evil laugh like thing. Again, I love NeNe. But I'm just like, so are you implying that the rest of these successful women aren't doing? Now, y'all let me know if I'm taking it out of context. I ain't trying to start an argument. I'm putting the questions out and we having a discussion about it. I'm a host. That's what I do. Okay. So, yeah. Is she implying that the rest of these successful women, such as Candy Bird, Cynthia Bailey, Kenya Moore, Eva Marcel, and Phaedra Parks, and the list goes on and on and on, is she saying that is she discrediting what they've done or what they're doing, or is she saying like, I really don't need Bravo? She was like, I really don't need the circle. I should like letting it be known, like, I don't need this show. I don't need the show. That's how she leaned into the camera. She was like, I don't need the show. Well, she didn't say the show. She said, I don't need the circle. What's going on in the circle? So, you know, do you guys feel like she was taking shots at Bravo? Like, I don't need this. Like, because a lot of people have been saying that, you know, NeNe's pretty much on her last leg. Like, well, not last leg, but, you know, Housewives is kind of her, you know, it factor, because she really hasn't, like, reached, you know, she hasn't. She crossed over when she did the New Normal, and once it got pulled back, she did a few shows, and for the past couple of years, it's kind of like we've kind of seen her in a space as we've seen Candy elevate. You know, it's certain ones that we've seen elevate. So, do you guys feel like NeNe actually does need Housewives of Atlanta, or does she not need it? Do you guys feel like NeNe will be okay without Housewives? Y'all let me know. I know she has, swag and, the one in Miami. I think she still has the one in Atlanta. I'm not sure. So, do you feel like she has enough where she could survive? Or do you guys feel like, no, girl, you need to be making up with these girls. You do need the circle. Like, y'all drop it in the comments and let me know how y'all feel. Because I just feel like sometimes just her attitude, is what's going to do it for her. I just feel like, sometimes she plays the blame game. It's just kind of like me, 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 me. If the girls, if the rules didn't apply to them, it apply to me. And that's why I say that Bravo is now weaving her out of the show. NeNe's getting less and less and less and less episodes. There has never been a season of Housewives where we've not seen NeNe leaks this much. Oh, woo, but... Oh, yeah, and also in the video, she addresses the whole drug situation. I know a lot of people were in the comments saying, like, oh, when NeNe must have walked into the room, she was on drugs. She looked like she was on cocaine. She looked like she was doing this, she was doing that. She came back amped up. So she got on there as well and addressed and said, listen, I've never done drugs. I'm not a drug girl. Yes, I did alcohol. And you guys have probably seen me on the show drinking alcohol. You've probably seen me out drinking. But one thing you cannot say is that I've done drugs. So she cleared that up. So we got that out the way. However, she did mention some tea between her and Kenya Moore. She did say that Kenya was going around doing press before the show aired and was telling people that she tried to spit on Kenya Moore. Now, Kenya, I do remember when Kenya went on Wendy and she went on a few other platforms and she was discussing NeNe Leakes spitting on her. So, Kenya, was you lying? Because we didn't see NeNe try to spit on you in a hotel room. Now, NeNe, I'm with you when you're right. Now, I'm with you when you're right. All right, y'all. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know. When that video dropped, I just knew I had to talk to my Q-Tip fam about it because I had some questions, and I knew we had to talk about it. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.